Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today is another story time. During a couple of my recent live streams, I started thinking about all the cameras I've had and which ones do I actually miss. And recently, one particular camera has been really on the back of my mind, and it's the Nikon Zf. And I want to talk about the reasons why I miss that camera. Quick reminder, if you're enjoying these live streams and want to support the channel, you could join as a channel member right here on YouTube. Memberships start at just $2.99 a month, and it's a great way to help me keep creating honest gear reviews, tutorials, and behind-the-scenes content. Members get early access to videos, exclusive content, and for higher tier members, private monthly live streams, and you'll be a member of my Discord chat. And of course, I'll always continue to share resources that'll help you grow as a photographer or filmmaker. No pressure at all. Just your support means a lot, and it helps keep this channel independent. If that sounds good, hit the join button below, and I'll see you in the chat. Okay, before we get started, make sure you like, share, subscribe, and of course, hit that bell notification so that you get notified when my next video posts or when I go live. We're going to talk about the Nikon Zf. Now, I'm not here to talk about specs and all that stuff because there's 1,000,001 videos, including a couple that are mine, on my channel that you can watch all about real world experience using the Nikon Zf. I just wanted to talk about the concept and the usability case when it comes to me and photography. When I originally purchased the Nikon Zf, it was for a very cool, well, it does look really cool. I got it for that, but also the form factor. It's nice and compact, and I wanted something that's like built straight for just candid, everyday kind of photography, right? Not necessarily the video aspect, even though it does really well for vlogs, because I've done it a couple of times. It worked out great, but most importantly for aspect for me was the photography part. And I got it, and I got the, I believe it was the 40 and what was it, a 28 mil or something like that. And those two lenses pretty much lived on the camera. Oh, actually, that's when I bought the Z24-120 f4 lens, and I absolutely love that lens. Like, I still have it. I'll never get rid of it. I actually consider it like a Swiss Army knife for Nikon mirrorless cameras. It's a great all-around lens, and if a 2.8 version comes out, I'd have to get that. But anyway, I digress. But the Zf was, so those three lenses really is what I used the most. I'll be quite honest, those three lenses. And it was so cool. It was a nice form factor, didn't take up any real room in any of my camera bags. I really enjoyed it. Now, even despite that it had a micro SD and a full SD card slot, it was whatever. It never bothered me. And yes, it did have it does have a micro HDMI port. Fine, that's whatever. I actually rigged out my entire Zf, which you could check out on my camera, and that port never really bothered me, okay, for the kind of video I was shooting with it. It was really fun to use. I mean, I had a lot of fun. It was the kind of camera that inspired me to want to get out and just take photos for photography's sake. It brought back the joy of photography to me, even when I took portraits with it, but more or less just when I had it in general. I liked the tactile manual switches and dials. It made me really think of my exposure more and what I was trying to capture. It just brought me back to the fundamentals of photography, and it got me thinking more as I'm taking photos. So I really enjoyed that. Sometimes with the Z8 and the Z6 III, they're excellent cameras, they're fantastic, but there was just something about that Zf that really brought me back to like, holy crap, I have fun taking photos. And I think the form factor and the style of the camera itself, of course the output and being able to produce great images at the same time was fantastic. And I was able to use all my full frame lenses on it. So let's be honest, that's a cool plus too. Right now I currently only own the Z6 III and the Z8, and I absolutely love those two cameras. But it was that Zf that really had that old school nostalgia for me of why I would choose that camera that day to use. Definitely for travel photography, candid photography, event photography, or candid portraits and stuff like that. It's just such a fun camera. I actually really miss that camera. I think in the future, I would seriously consider picking that camera back up, and I would get the black and silver edition this time. I think that one's super sexy, it's super cool, and I wouldn't sell it again. That is truly one of those cameras. Another camera that really hit me hard about selling, and when I mean hit me hard, like, dang, you know, that was a fun camera, the D500. D500 was and is still an excellent DSLR camera. I absolutely loved using it, never had any issue with it, and I still daydream about it. I'm like, damn, that was a nice camera. That was an awesome camera. So that's one of those other cameras. Just want to share with you, like, dang, you know, that was a camera I really regret. I know some of you have done the same thing. Let me know, what cameras have you sold or got rid of or traded up on, and then look back and it's like, dang, I had a lot of fun with that camera. Actually, yeah, I kind of regret selling it. So let me know down in the comments down below. Let me know if I'm crazy for missing the Nikon Zf. Regardless, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like, that share, that subscribe, as I mentioned earlier. And yes, until next time, keep shooting and stay creative.